everybody, my name is Ryan with Earl May, and today I'm here to talk to you about trees, shrubs, and perennials, and why fall is such a great time to plant. We're going to talk about trees first. Right now we do have a free tree planting promotion going on. If you'd like to take the tree and plant it yourself, we do offer 25% off those trees in lieu of the planting. Fall is a great time for planting. You have really high soil temperatures from the summer. It helps things root really quickly, and we have cooler air temperatures, which means that they don't dry out as quickly, so you don't need to water quite as often. Typically, we're also getting more rain this time of year, which helps you with that as well. So fall is a great time to plant, get things in the ground, help it get rooted before winter. We've got several trees over here, as well as some others that are our favorites that we like. The first one here is a crimson spire oak. Oaks are great for our region. There's lots of species that are native to Iowa. They do really well here. They hold up well in our climate. They don't have any major disease or bug issues. This one is one that will grow columnarly, very narrow. It can get up to about 40 foot tall, so it gets really good height on it with only staying about 7 to 10 feet wide. Other oaks that are really great in our area that we like to recommend, a swamp white oak is a really good native one. It's kind of a medium-sized oak, getting 40 to 50 foot tall, not as giant as you might think of with oaks. They are very quick growing too, which kind of breaks the mold for oaks, and they can go into wet or dry climates, so they're very versatile. They do really well here. They're a very hardy tree. Other oaks might include like red oak, are another really pretty one in the fall that get a bright orange fall color to them. They're also native to Iowa, a little bit bigger than the swamp white oak, but very great shade tree, a medium growth tree with a really good fall color to it. Another tree we have here, we have dozens and dozens of varieties of maples. This one in particular is a crimson sunset maple. It'll be more of a medium-sized shade tree as well. You can kind of see it's got a dark purple leaf on it through most of the season. They're really pretty trees, a decent-sized shade tree getting out to about 40 foot tall. This is a very durable tree, especially through our summers. Some maples do struggle with the heat of the summer. This is a very durable one. Other varieties of maples that we carry that are very popular, we carry an autumn blaze maple and a matador maple, which are hybrid maples. They grow really quickly and establish really quickly, which is a good feature to them, and also have a really bright red fall color. We also carry seedless varieties such as the Brandywine maple and the Sun Valley maple. They're a little bit smaller, but they make a good small shade or ornamental tree. The Brandywine maples typically only get about 25 foot tall, and the Sun Valley maple is about 35 foot. So big enough to give you a little bit of shade and that maple feature without having those pesky helicopters on them. The last tree down here on the end is a black gum, also known as a tupelo. Black gum are really great trees and something that's underplanted. Black gum have a really bright red or orange fall color to them. They can range in size from as small as about 20 foot tall to as big as about 45 to 50 foot tall. So you can get them in situations where you have a small area to grow or a big area to grow. But they're a really bright fall color, a very durable and hardy tree. They're something that is a good alternative to maples when you start looking at diversity in your trees. Diversity is something we promote for our trees all the time as well. We saw a situation with like the emerald ash borer coming through and decimating our ash population, and we don't want that to happen again. We're planting a lot of maples in particular right now, so if you do already have a couple maples in your yard, maybe it's worth to explore other options, whether that be an oak or a locust or one of these tupelos or something like that. A really good alternative that will promote that diversity in your yard and avoid getting decimated by some pest that comes through that's unforeseen or that we don't know about. Speaking of the promotions we have going on right now, we do offer our free tree planting. Free tree planting is a popular promotion that we do. We just require that you purchase the materials for it, which is a planting kit. Now the planting kit includes all the stuff you would want to use when planting your tree. We've got all the materials down here that we would use when planting a tree. It will give the tree the best chance of success, and we want you to be successful. We've got mulch for the tree to help insulate the tree going into winter, as well as regulate moisture in the ground over the summer. The potting or the organic planting mix here we use in the hole to help give it some good nutritious dirt. We have so much clay out around here that this is really beneficial for us. The structure is a product that we offer and that we use on all of our plantings to help with that clay. It helps break it apart and allow better drainage. And then lastly, we have the plant start here. The plant start is a very popular root hormone that we promote. When you purchase it, you get an extra year on your warranty for all your nursery products. It is a high phosphorus fertilizer with B vitamins and a rooting hormone in it. We see a big improvement on things that use that as far as cold hardiness, faster growth moving forward and everything. So those are the products that we would use in your standard planting kit. We do offer stakes for it as well, which is a lot of times recommended when we get out in the open and we have so much wind like we do here in Iowa. And we'll install all that stuff for you for free. The labor is what will be free for that, and we'll install all this when we plant your tree. So these are all great items for summer and getting into fall that'll give you a lot of color. We can see we've got a big hibiscus bloom here. We've got hydrangeas blooming off to the left over here. Some cone flowers, Shasta daisies, black-eyed Susans, a lot of really great stuff. Some of this stuff has been blooming for a while and still blooming in your landscape. Some of us just now starting to show color. Now shrubbery, it's hard to beat your hydrangeas. This variety we have here specifically is the species panicle hydrangea. Panicle hydrangeas have really become our more popular ones. Panicle hydrangeas have more of the cone-shaped bloom as you see. They'll typically come out white and then turn another color, whether it's some shade of pink or lime. They're very versatile. They can go in shade or sun. They do require quite a bit of watering when you first plant them, but once they get going, they do well on their own. But the versatility of them is really nice because whether you have east side exposure and morning sun or west side and afternoon sun, there's something that can survive in both. We carry lots of varieties of these. We have ones like Bobo hydrangeas or Little Lime Punch that stay about 3 or 4 foot tall. We've got bigger varieties such as Strawberry Sundae that get 5 or 6 foot. And we have really large ones like your classic Limelight, Vanilla Strawberry that get 7 or 8 foot tall. So we've got a lot of different varieties for different sizes to fit your landscape, as well as these different shades of pinks and light red and lime that they turn that can really make a great feature point in your garden. I mentioned the perennials down here along the front. These are all ones that do really well here. Some of it even being native stuff with the cone flowers and the black-eyed Susans. The blue stem on the end down here is a native one as well. These are really unique to get that purple to the grass. That's something that comes back every year. People see that purple fountain grass all the time and really want that color in their garden, but it's hard to do. And this is one of the few that will be that more pure purple and get you that color. We have bigger hydrangeas up here as well with the hydrangea tree. This comes in different varieties as well that have different shades of pink going on. These can get a little bit larger, as big as like 8 to 10 foot tall. They can be trimmed at any time to help control the size of them. But these are just really stunning in the garden. A few things I don't have around with me that we really like and really try to promote. Some classics like your dark green spreader yews work really well. They can be trimmed all the time. They can go in sun or shade again. They make a great foundation planting. Another one that I really like are called an Itea or a sweet spire. They have a really bright red fall color like you think of burning bush. They also have a long white bloom on them, and they only stay about 3 foot by 3 foot. So they're ones, if you really like a burning bush but it gets 8 foot tall, we can do an Itea that only gets about 3 foot tall and still gives you that bright red fall color. We have boxwoods, of course, your classics, things that are great for your foundation to mix along with all your perennials to give you that color. Fall's getting going. We're ready to plant. Hopefully you're ready to plant and we're ready to help you. Whether it's picking out your selection of things that you'd like or help you plant it, come on into your local Earl May. We've got experts here ready to help you with all of your needs.